First I want to thank Benny and SSE because the support from the school has been absolutely amazing. For those who don't know, this project might started 5 years ago and nothing really happened for the first 5 years. And then I applied to SSE. Voila, we have a book. So thank you for everyone at SSE, that's really fantastic. One of the things I got out of SSE more than I thought I would get out of was learning from everyone, the other students within the class. I got so much pleasure out of watching the way every single one of you worked and then going away and just trying it out for myself, playing with it, tweaking it, and seeing how I could make it work for me. And that was, I'd leave each block day with an entire list of actions to follow through on, most of them which I stole from all you guys, so thank you. And as I discovered, I slowly worked through them and crossed off the ones that were just not really working, kept the ones that were working. I discovered that, hey, my project's actually developing and evolving, and it was a system that really worked. So thank you guys, I really appreciate all your help. As you know before, my project was launched 2 weeks ago. And in that time frame between then and now, it's been very surreal reflecting back on that first day of SSE. I walked in with this crazy, ambitious idea that had no real links to it whatsoever. It was just, I'm going to publish a book, okay. And now it actually is on people's bookshelves. It's sitting beside people's beds. It's a reality, and it's a thing, a living object. So that's really fantastic. Thank you. So for those who don't know, my agenda, the book here, is actually a collection of personal stories that explore the interplay between gender and sexuality. The book comes from the perspective that everyone has a gender and a sexuality, and everyone expresses theirs differently. My personal experience inspired me to develop this project. I got frustrated by the constant need to label people and then expect them to conform to stereotypical behaviours associated with that label. And so my personal experience then led me to ask myself just 3 simple questions. What happens when someone presents their gender or sex outside the realms of socially acceptable male or female behaviours? Have you ever heard that's not very ladylike? Or be a man? It's well researched that these and other forms of perversive behaviours are detrimental to people's self-esteem, self-worth and capacity to participate in society. So they only left me with who's responsible. My agenda diversifies and explores the restricting binary of gender through personal storytelling. The stories in my agenda are written directly from the heart and explore the pain, strength and courage it takes to express your authentic self. My agenda, the book, the living object, is my response to those 3 questions and my piece of the giant puzzle that is required for tackling discrimination. My agenda was launched at Hairs and Haynes bookshop 2 weeks ago. Over 170 people attended the launch, and to date we've sold over 150 books, donated 60 books to the community, and it's stocked in 13 bookshops across 6 states and territories within Australia. And from tomorrow, I'm proud to announce there's going to be an e-book on Amazon for all you computer people who read e-books. But the real story behind all this comes from the contributors and the readers. For many of the contributors, being able to move to a place where they're able to reflect on their own life experience and participate in this project was an extremely challenging yet really positive experience for those people. And then I suppose the other thing that my agenda has done in creating this living object is created a broader understanding of normal. It invites people to consider new ideas and engage in different conversations. Books have an amazing capacity to take you to places where you otherwise couldn't go. They help us to reveal ourselves to ourselves and assist us to move forward in that process. Books find you at the right time and when you're ready. And my dream is that my agenda will be special to someone, that they find their story between these pages and it assists